Yeah, that was odd, guys. My PC crashed for some inexplicable reason. That was weird. It's never really happened like that before. All right, back online, guys. Sorry about that. All right, let me get the chat all popped up. Yeah, man, that was a little perplexing. All right, bam, here they come back in. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, had a little bit of technical difficulty there, I guess. But my computer just crashed. So, anyways, we're back online, guys. So, I wanted to get to those requests. Yeah, XHV, gold BTC 10-year chart, and XRP for Mr. Excuse me, you got me. Okay, let's check this bad boy out, guys. What was I in the middle of doing? Let's go check in with Mr. Bitcoin and see if I'm wrecked yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet. And we got tech on tech on tech, man. Hopefully you guys are doing all right today. There we go. Pump it, baby. Pump it. It's if you guys notice, Bitcoin's printing that frolicking llama pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's bullish. It's bullish. Yeah, I'll look at Xhaven and XRP. I already looked at XRP, but I'll go over it again. Okay. So XRP hasn't changed a whole lot. Here's the Ripple dollar on Bitfinex. Basically, all I said yesterday was we've got this order block area that we've kind of broken down from. Yesterday, we broke down from this on not strong volume, though. So it actually kind of looks like a fake move down. And it's an indecision candle on today's candle right now. So not really super scared. We've got support at 32 cents. Below 32 cents, it's a pretty steep drop, about 12% down to this lower order block area. About 28, 27 cents, where we had previous accumulation going on. And then we'll kind of reevaluate when we get down there. It gets worse if we get down there. It's kind of a choppy road up here. Not a whole lot of volume, but it won't be a straight shot like it was. There's a little bit here, but it'll be a fairly rapid movement, I think, if we do get squeezed right here up to the point of control again. Again, when price experiences wild deviations from the point of control, it does like to move to the point of control, or the point of control moves down to meet price. So we'll see where we're at that point in time. So that order block area that we want to get back up to ranges from 45 to 47 cents, and is also the point of control. Let's see here. 786 Fibonacci extension from the swing high to the swing low is not really holding in there. We broke down we broke down it. We broke down from it after getting a little bit of support here. Weren't closing any daily candles below it, but now we have closed below it. Now that doesn't mean that all hope is lost for XRP USD to the upside in the midterm here. Just means that it's something you want to keep your eye on, because there's good periods of deviation away from Fibonacci extensions or retracements. So XRP USD, again, I'm just going to wait and see. It's got a little bit of a consolidation right here. I don't know. Again, I'm not in a strong midterm position on XRP until we break down below this area right here, and then I'll take that trade down to the next order block. Or if we break up here, if we get above this order block and actually close a daily candle above it, I'll be fairly bullish for somewhat of a climb back up here to the upside, back up here to 618. The alternative is that we move sideways here for an extended period of time. The point of control comes down to meet us. Then I'll have to reevaluate my position at that point in time. So let's go look at a lower time frame, see what I see on the table for XRP today, see if I see any trades. Yeah, actually XRP USD probably looks like a short right now down to the point of control, entering into this low volume area. We had a little bit of a stop loss hunt now, but that I'm expecting that will probably come up and reject from this point of control, which would actually be a good trigger. So probably right now, probably not a horrible time to get into a short on XRP. Let's go take a look over here. So Bitfinex looks a little different to me. Or excuse me, BitMEX looks a little different from Bitfinex to me. We've got, man, this is choppy, man. All right, so this area of support held. So we've got our, just a second, guys. All right, so let's see here. XRP US, or excuse me, XRP BTC Z18 contract on Mr. BitMEX. Yeah. There's our order block right there. Bam. There's our order block right there. And we're able to establish a new one down here. So yeah, you can see there the same rules for taking a breakout. You know, you could have entered inside the order book with your directional bias long for metrics that you would have had that this won't tell you for your directional bias, taking a wider look here. And then you actually get the breakout right here. You could have aggressively market bought there or waited for the pullback, which you get right here, and you could have entered there. Caught that long position right there, that long scalp on XRP BTC. So let's see here. Spot price looks fairly bearish. This looks like a rejection from the point of control and probably, again, a movement back down to the lower order book. So I'm going to have to take that. I'm going to have to take my bias with spot price here. Yeah. Movement down to this order block right here is what I'm thinking here for XRP in the short term. Yeah, this looks like rejection from the point of control and from today's session. So we'll see here what XRP Z18 does, because right now it's above today's point of control, and it looks like it's wicked off of it twice. So this actually kind of looks like it wants to go to the upside for BitMEX price, honestly. So we'll see what happens when we get up here. Above 90.11 on BitMEX would be kind of a gap trade up here. This level's already been hit. Yep, this level's already been hit. So the only level that's left to be hit is our strong rejection area right here. Yeah, right there. So I'd be pretty comfortable with that gap trade from 90.11 to 90.61 if BitMEX is going to diverge and go a different way. Otherwise, you could look for it to follow spot price and look for a breakdown of this point of control and look to take it back down to the order block. Not fairly significant margins. The trade to the upside, you got to use leverage to make this profitable. Yeah, you got to use leverage to make it profitable. Because we still got some pretty significant resistance overhead for XRP here. Yeah, we got this distribution area that we got to get across. But overall, yeah, XRP in this period of consolidation here. Overall, let's look here. See if we can't get a bullish bias from this bad boy. Kind of like that. If you looked at it that way, it would look like a symmetrical wedge, and you'd be looking for this potential break to the upside. Or if you did it like this, then it means you've still got a lot more room to go, where you actually do get that break. And I kind of actually like that one better. That one seems fair to me. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches of this, so that seems valid to me. So we'll wait for this bad boy to break. This actually looks a little bit more bullish than bearish to me in the midterm. So we'll see if spot price follows along with that. Because spot price is a little different, honestly. Go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, spot price is pretty different from BitMEX on this. Let's see if XRP USDT is a little clearer. So it looks like that inverted head and shoulders pattern is going to be fairly invalidated now that I was looking at on XRP USDT. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. That didn't play out at all, unless it's like the Hunchback of Notre Dame right shoulder, in which, you know, his right shoulder just kind of like drifts off and melts into opacity there. So I don't think that that's going to happen. Broken down from that ascending trend line here on the 4-hour chart, and looking like we've posited a point of control below that. And yeah, this actually looks like we got rejected off yesterday's session's point of control, and we're now breaking down from today's point of control. So spot price USDT value looks bearish. So XRP BTC is going to look probably bullish. As it does, yep. So XRP BTC negatively correlated. So as the price of BTC goes down or struggles, XRP BTC is going to rise. But I don't see the clean pattern that I do on the BitMEX chart. So all these exchanges want to do their own goddamn thing, man. So I really don't think it's... I always look at spot price to help me figure out a directional bias for BitMEX, but when I'm just looking to scalp, I know that BitMEX is going to do its own goddamn thing. And from today's point of control, after breaking down, touching the trend line, coming back up, seeing if we can't get above that 0.5 retracement there. I don't know. A pretty big order block to get over. Either way, one way or the other, we're going to get a pretty nice movement out of this bitch. One way or the other. Got this order block to get over. I don't really think that order block's that big. Order block's this big. There we go. Okay. So overall, XRP BTC, especially on Binance, you got your resistance right here. So this should be red, actually. Excuse me. Resistance at 90.17. You've got this ascending level of support holding you above the 618 Fibonacci retracement from swing high to swing low. We'll see if that holds. So XRP USD looks bearish. XRP BTC looks tentatively bullish. So taking that over to XRP Z18 on BitMEX, that means you're probably going to be tentatively bullish. And if you take it the way that I've charted it right here, it means you've got room to go here and potentially looking at a breakout and looking at testing these targets. However, you take a measured move of that breakout. That's a 5% breakout move. So that puts you, puts you right up here. Puts you about right up there. Yep. Puts you right back here where you previously have rejection and where you have this previous supply zone. Damn. I like it. Where price has not been able to get over. So you see you have this supply zone right here. Sorry, that shit gets in the way. You have this previous supply zone right here. And when price attempts to make a try of it, it gets rejected, rejected, rejected. Doesn't even make it up that high, rejected. And then it falls down. and into a period of consolidation. So we'll see how this baby breaks. This actually looks kind of bullish to me. So we'll see how this plays out. All right. XRP is an enigma. Let's see here. XHV, but I think Brandon wanted me to look at gold first. Where did I have that? So I'm still bullish on gold right now. I don't know if there was a specific one you wanted me to look at. This is just the TVC gold US dollar buyouts. Or if you wanted me to look at gold futures, which would probably be a little bit more specific, Brandon, but you just let me know, man. But just if I see correlation here, yeah, I see that. I see the massive run up and then the movement down into a period of consolidation. And we haven't seen that yet from BTC. Of course, this only starts back in August of '97. So again, if there's this, if you want to look at gold futures, we could look at the ASX ETF. Let's see here. Let's look at gold futures. I see what you're saying. So this is what you're talking about on gold futures. Yeah, and then the spike down, and then a long period of consolidation, then a massive run up, and then a fall down, a period of consolidation. Yeah, I'm bullish on gold right now. So looking for gold to actually go up here on the futures, probably back up to like 1350 actually, and then we'll see. But I mean, we're in an order block. We're in a wide ranging period of consolidation. Just looking at the monthly chart right here. So yeah, actually looks. I think I might buy me some more gold. I don't have any long positions open on gold right now, so. And until Brandon gets back, unless he bounced out, brother, let me know a little bit more clearly what you want me to do, what you want me to see on that bad boy. I'm going to look at Xhaven. Oh, basic attention token. I didn't even finish looking at it. My bad, dude. All right, so I need to draw my lines on this bad boy, but look at the big picture here. So if that ascending trend line is correct, this whole thing starts to look like a big ass descending triangle. I'm not sure how valid those are though. Especially with something so fresh, especially with an asset so fresh. So take all this with a grain of salt. But that's just one potential way to look at it. You have a third and fourth false breakout. Really, the third is not a real false breakout at all. You don't have any daily candle body closes outside of it. Fourth is a false breakout. You fall back down into the sideways period of accumulation, get your aggressive 13 right there, and then you get this little move to the upside right here. And we're going to see if this actually posits or comes true. So yeah, BAT been on a nice little tear for the last week. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at that, man. You get a perfected 8 count and a 13 right at the very top here. That's fucking beautiful. So we've actually got a Harami cross inside of that candle. And generally, this is going to indicate, let's see what it looks like with Japanese candlesticks. I just wanted to get the picture of this I just wanted to look at TD sequential to get an idea of momentum. Yeah, you're getting resistance here from, looks like a stop loss hunt actually up into this LVN. Normally, you would expect that if you're able to close inside that LVN, the price is going to tear through from here to here, which would be a movement from 4234 to 4600, give or take. That's about a 4% movement right there, as opposed to the 18% that you're in if you would have hit down here on your aggressive 13. So you've put in a little bit of support here. Yeah, we still got the daily momentum, respecting the 55 period moving average. Price is up, pulled back to the 8 period moving average right here. We'll see if price holds this 8 period moving average or if this Harami cross plays out. Harami cross is a secondary candlestick pattern that generally indicates a trend reversal. So we'll see if we get a little bit of a pullback here. Maybe see if we fall back down to our 21 period moving average, maybe even our 55. Actually, this kind of looks bullish to me because now we've got this potential to actually break out again. And last time we broke out, we had a pretty significant move to the upside here. If you would have taken the breakout trade right here, yeah, you would have had 35% profit potential here. Heck, yeah. We'll see if this 7 count plays out, though. All right, let's look at regular Japanese candlesticks so I can get an actually clear... Yeah, it's not a Harami cross. Only on Heikinashi, it's actually a hanging man candle that's coming down. So we got this 7 count that got interrupted. Now we have a 1 count to the downside. Yeah, so we'll actually see if this plays out. You actually got your sell count down right here on the 5, which would have been better looking at Heikinashi. Using this, you actually got a perfected 9 count to the upside here at the top. So you would have had plenty of opportunities to get out. Especially if you took this as your entry signal right here. 3 trading above a 2. It's typical TDST aggressive long and short entry strategy. All right, so let's look at a basic picture of this. When in doubt, go to what you're most comfortable with. Okay. I want to get an idea where this order block is. Here. So that's a pretty big ass order block, man. If you fall back into accumulation, that's not an order block. This is an accumulation block right here. Those are distribution points. So you've got accumulation. Really up to here too, you have accumulation there. That's a big ass order block. But these are big ass margins on BAT. Yeah, that's about a 6% order block right there. I don't know. BAT, here's where I'm at with BAT. It looks to me, just at first glance, like an area where you want to potentially take profits and then look for continued bullish movement. Because this could be, this doesn't really look like a bear flag to me. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I would like to see, I don't know, there's a lot here that looks bullish too, especially on the daily chart. You're just a little far away. We're going to see if BAT is going to be really aggressive here and if this is going to hold up or if we're actually going to see some continued downside potential here. Because this is a reversal candle, this hanging man candle. Generally, the top of that is going to denote pretty significant resistance, but it doesn't take you a genius to figure that out. So we've got our point of control down here on the daily chart, looking at recent time frame. Oh, no, I got to zoom in so that's respected. All right, point of control down here at about 39.66. So we had a lot of aggressive buying right here on the pullback to the 8 period moving average. We'll see if that same aggressive holds out here on the daily chart, again, this would be an area where I'd be looking to take profits and then see if we actually close a daily candle either above this descending trend line or above this high right here. I'd actually be bullish for us to re-enter this area of distribution, this higher point of control right here, this order block right here, which is a bearish order block because we had a lot of selling from right here. That's what I'd like to see, a return to that point of control with a little bit of, see, that's not accounting. So you've got a little bit of resistance here as support does become resistance. You've got a couple order blocks on your way up. So yeah, if we're able to, we'll see how this kind of day plays out the next couple days. Again, it looks like a trade I don't want to be in at the moment, but I would be okay. I'd be okay with a couple different things. You never really came back and tested this order block for support. That would be fairly congruent with our 55 period moving average coming back to test this. I would be willing to take a speculative entry on that because I can set my stop below the order block, and that gives me good room. Because really, if we get back into the order block, that lets me know that the breakout, the movement to the upside has failed, and that we're entering again into a period of consolidation. Generally, that's pretty bearish because you already had your period of sideways consolidation. And if the breakout isn't valid and you fall back into it, typically you actually go down. Or I'll wait to see if this gets really aggressive right here and we get more buyers stepping in to buy this pullback, and we get the pullback to like the 8 or the 13 or the 21, and we go up from there. So that's about 3% to the downside for until we know for sure on that, if that's going to be some aggressive initiation from the bulls. Yeah, I don't know. Looks actually midterm pretty bullish if this holds, but if we pull back to here, I'd really prefer to get in right here around the 55 period moving average, to pull back to test this as support, and then we can actually get a third wave out of that bad boy, probably putting us up to the point of control or these previous order blocks right here. So yeah, anywhere from 39.45 to 38.27, I might even go set some limit orders there, but we'll see how this baby plays out. But you can see the likely area of rejection right here, because just, again, and I don't know how honest it is, because it's such a fresh asset class that I don't know if that's a valid way, honestly, to look at the entire market of BAT. But you do have this descending trend line that's been respected, right? And you've got this lower level of support ever since we broke up from it, which has been respected. So that's your long-term bearish scenario, is a return to test the trend line. But look at what happened with Bitcoin, guys. Look at what happened with Bitcoin. But with Bitcoin, you had lower highs every single time, but here, you actually post a higher high. But if you take that wick out, it is lower lows all the way down. So, I don't know. We will see. Yep, here. And lower lows. Or lower highs, excuse me. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We'll see. Looks potentially bullish to me. Yeah, look at that. Came back down, tested the 618 pretty nicely. So, yeah, we'll see if we can actually come down and test that 50% retracement, see if that holds now as we continue to ladder up, which that's going to be congruent with the 13 period moving average. And if we give it a little bit of wiggle room, yeah, right here. So there's our level. That's congruent with our 13 and our 21. If we give it a little bit of wiggle room, give time for the 55 to get up there a little bit, I'll be fairly congruent right there. And Fisher's given us a little bit of a crossover right here. So we'll see if we actually stay above the zero line too on that pullback, which will be bullish as well. So I'd like to look at this in a couple days. I'm going to look at this, add the watch list, and I'll be able to know a little bit better, seeing how this top plays out. If this is actually going to be strong rejection or just a little bit of a bull flag, kind of a period of consolidation before the next leg up. Could be, but that'll be congruent with, again, a breakdown of the order block. So if you want to look at it that way, that's fine. Yeah, that would need to see that pullback below that 55 EMA. and back into the order block, and then a breakdown of the order block. So like a daily close below the order block. Yeah, that'd be bearish. And that would complete that pattern. That would give you a pretty drastic measured move. Oops. Yeah, that'd bring you back down into below support territory. Yeah, see, this one didn't play out like that. That one played out a little bit like it, but you've got that weird sloping neckline, dude. Yeah, see, that one never played out. Could be, could be. I'll keep that on the chart, see if that plays out. But yeah, if that plays out, break down below that order block, well, you've got a period of, yeah, you've got a lot in between you, man. The only thing between you and support here is this order block right here, which was a distribution level. So that's actually not going to be very strong support. See when we get there. And then, yeah, your next order block is this period of upward accumulation. So position buyers here, some aggressively initiated here. Most of the position buyers now in the market are going to be right here. So if they get faded right here, not going to be good for them. Not going to be good for BAT. And again, things being listed on Coinbase generally give avenues for new people to sell in a bear market. But BAT's has been performing well. Yeah, the head was the Coinbase pump for sure, one-off event. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Still, even if we're more valid and we don't use that wick, that's still... see, that's more likely, a 28% move down. Yeah, that takes us right back down to that support level, to this previous accumulation period. And completely invalidates this order block. And also respects that trend line, because every time we've come up to test the trend line, we fall down pretty significantly. Come back down to test the point of control. Come back up, form a new point of control, because there's a lot of buying. Yeah. Price likes to go to the point of control here, guys. So at the very least, this pullback, if we don't aggressively initiate from here, at least a pullback here to 39.25, which is fairly congruent with our 21 or 55. 618 or 50% retracement from the order block right here. So yeah, that's what I'm looking. A little bit of a pullback from BAT, and then we'll see if we actually rally and this bullish movement holds, or we're going to come back into the order block and all this is going to happen. Cheers, Texas Blues, man. Thanks for watching. Gold is about to be overbought against BTC. All right, let me roll up and look at the chat. Is there any alt that I'm really interested in or hooked on? Not really. To be honest with you, not really. I mean, there's some projects that I support, like MMO Pro and X42. Because I know the guys that developed the project and they seem like good guys and they have working projects. They're actually good projects. Actually, Basic Attention Token I really like, honestly. I really like their platform and their idea. I use Brave Browser, so Basic Attention Token's pretty sweet. I'm not really in a position where I want to long-term hold any altcoin right now. I'd rather be conservative and wait for a true bull run, or confirmations of that, and confirmations that are going to be BTC reversing. So right now I'm just pretty much primarily focused on increasing my BTC holdings with BTC and BTC pairings on BitMEX and related platforms. Binance, I'll take trades, but everything for me is pretty short term right now, guys. Most of my trades last less than a day. The Central Land was the last like long-term trade that I took, and that lasted about a week to hit all the targets. So, and that's a one-off thing for me. No problem, Yagami. That's the smoking area of the building. Hey, Yeater27, love you too, man. Brandon Murray. I have more than enough monthly USD income. I want to think long term. Oh, so yeah, I'm actually bullish on gold, man. I don't know if you caught me going over that, but yeah. If you'd prefer me to bitstamp price, USD. Loading. There we go. Let's get rid of this motherfucker. There we go. You being so goddamn contiguous. That's not the one. Mm-hmm. You know, let's look at gold futures. Current contract in front on the continuous contract. Yeah, so what I'd really like to do here is I'd like to buy some. I might do this because I don't have any options open, but you know, either doing something like a poor man's cover, so you know, buying some in the money options, some call options, and then potentially looking at getting some premium puts is what I'd like to do. But yeah, I'm pretty bullish on the price of gold right now. We've got this sideways period of accumulation, so it's a fairly easy range trade right here. And long term, I think the gold's going to perform quite nicely. Long term, you're cool. Anything below, anything above 1,000, you're pretty cool with. But yeah, we could even go down potentially as low as 887. Be all right. Held that 50% retracement so far at 1084. So I'm all right with this. I'm okay with this. Trading view, my friend. Trading view, my friend. All right, BTT. All right, I'll look at BTT and then I gotta get going, man. Can't look at BTT. Unless you want me to look at one of these traditional stocks, which is BlackRock Municipal 2030 Target Term Trust. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Looks bullish. You better buy this BlackRock Municipal 2030 Target Term Trust, guys. Yeah, you got to get on that. It's good. All right, guys. That's all for me. It's 12:55, guys. I got to get going. Really appreciate the support, guys. Thanks so much for coming to watch. So let's get into the most important thing you can do, guys, before I leave you. head on over to crackingcryptocurrency.com. Okay, link is in the description down below, and it's on my screen. The most important thing you should do today with your life is click on this blue button, join the community. It's going to bring you right to the Discord, man. Hop in there, participate. Giveaways, chat, look at our trades, look at our charts, participate in technical analysis, hop in the voice chat for live day trading, man. We do it all. We'd love to see you in there, guys. If you would like to keep us on the air, if you want to support the stream, guys, head on over to the merch store, guys. Keep Scott from eating ramen, hashtag. It is scientifically proven. Again, I'll go over this once again. That's a cap. No, mugs and drinkware. It is scientifically proven, guys, that if you drink your coffee out of this HODL mug with the Cracking Crypto logo as the O, that you will be 80% more attractive to the opposite sex. Textbook case, guys. This is known. So go pick something up for your for the holidays, man. Christmas is right around the corner, guys. If you are interested in increasing your trading skills and getting some mentorship, then you can check out what we have to offer with our premium VIP group. Get access to the VIP chat room, get access to the VIP voice chat room, get access to all my trade setups, access to our resource library that I'm almost done with, I promise, I swear to God. And also access to private weekly webinars with me where I go over trading strategy and potential setups. So, and then if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, sarcastic remarks, or death threats, as always, you can email them to us or fill out this beautiful form, contact@crackingcryptocurrency.com, or leave them in the comment section down below. We'd love to know what you think, guys. As always, I've been Justin Wise for crackingcryptocurrency.com. Thank you all for joining us today, guys. Ben Joseph, the Yeeter. Good evening to you guys. Good afternoon. And you guys have a good one, guys. Peace out. I'll be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. CST. Have a good one.